Uses PD. The reason I stopped because you're not wearing your seatbelt. You have your license registration on you, ma'am.
I'm sorry, is that, I'm sorry. I just took my seatbelt off.
You didn't have her on.
Yes, I did.
Mm-mm.
Yes, I did.
Mm-mm.
Yes, I did.
Mm-mm.
You're going to have to, I just took it off. I wear my seatbelt. Actually, I yell at everybody for not wearing their seatbelt.
Outstanding. You have your license on you, ma'am?
I'm not going to do this morning.
Dude, we're not from here.
I know you guys from Michigan. I saw the tag. Do you have your passport on you or some sort of ID?
I left it at the fucking house. It's not even on me.
Okay, no worries.
I got mine.
He's got his.
Okay. Do you have
I'm on my way to church right now.
Okay. Thanks, man.
Yep.
Do you actually have a DL?
What do you mean? I don't need a driver's license in America, actually. Just to be honest with you, I don't. I've already won this in court.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I was definitely wearing my seatbelt. We'll have to subpoena those videos.
What's your first name, ma'am? Ma'am, what's your first name?
What?
Your first name?
But I'm trying to figure out what crime I committed for you to ask me that.
Right from the jump, you can feel the attitude. What should have been a simple seatbelt stop instantly turns into denial and deflection. Instead of cooperating, she challenges the officer's observation like it's a debate stage. This is the moment where everything could have ended quietly, but her refusal to acknowledge something basic sets the tone for everything that follows. You can already sense this won't stay simple for long.
It's a traffic violation, ma'am.
It's actually a civil infraction.
Which I can pull you over for, yes.
No, I was wearing my seatbelt though. We're having a dispute here. I was wearing it, and you're saying
we're having a dispute here. So here,
you can't tell me I was not wearing it.
Can you settle down for a second here? Here's how it's going to play out. I'm going to verify everything, and I'm just going to cut you a traffic warning and be on my merry way. That was my whole plan. Just to be honest with you, not to get into a long, drawn-out argument about whatever. I'm just going to verify that you have a license or whatever that says you can drive in the state of the United States. Once that's clean and valid, I'm out of here. That is my plan. All right, what's your first name, Mama?
It's Dixie.
Dixie, Miss Dixie. Okay, and your birthday?
It's in August.
August what? 22nd?
Wow, I cannot wait to tell my professor this.
Okay, and the year?
We have to do all this over traffic?
Yeah, because I don't have her DL or...
Now the tension starts building. A routine request for identification turns into a legal standoff. She questions the very reason she's being asked to identify herself, trying to flip the situation back onto the officer. But the officer calmly explains the law, making it clear that refusal only escalates things. This is where a minor stop begins shifting toward something much more serious.
Right.
I don't have to have I don't have to
verify your identity. Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Okay, whatever you say, but I need. What's your date of birth?
Oh, 82.
82. Okay.
8282. Here's my passport.
Oh, perfect.
26. I was looking for my passport ID, but I only have my passport.
All right, thank you, Miss Dixie.
You're welcome.
Also, by any chance, do you have the registration?
This is my husband's truck.
Okay. Do you have the registration or anything that has a VIN on it?
We
no
do
worries.
things different.
I've never been pulled over before.
Okay.
Honestly.
Yeah, and I had my seatbelt on.
Okay, hang on. So all she has is her passport.
Well, the truck's not registered, so...
It's not even registered? I can't even get anything back on the tag.
There's nothing for it. It's not registered.
Great. Okay.
51.
Here's where we're at.
Step out over here real quick.
Found you. You don't. Your license suspended.
Mine?
Yeah. Can't find you, and we can't even find the truck. It's not even registered. So I'm gonna run the VIN real quick. Yeah. I mean, we have access. We have access from. We have access in the database of all the states, but I'm gonna run the VIN and see what we get. That's where we're at. Hello.
What's going on?
How's it going?
These guys.
Here's where the situation gets even more complicated. She reluctantly gives partial information, but continues arguing that she doesn't even need a license. The officer cites actual statutes, trying to ground the conversation in law, but she stays locked into her belief. You can see the frustration growing on both sides, and at this point, the stop is no longer routine. It's becoming a problem.
The notification you guys are providing is not coming back. I don't know if he told you that.
He
It's
said,
a federal ID.
Find me. It's a federal ID.
I understand that, but you guys need to have at least a state ID.
I'm actually in Homeland Security School. I'm like going for my bachelor's associates. That's not true.
What are you talking about?
I understand that, but you are required to have a driver's license.
No, you're not.
Okay.
That's
all right.
Title 18, Section 31, brother. I know what the words
He's a
are.
lawyer.
Okay.
That's why we got a passport. It actually says on there to not detain.
And I've been pulled over
If I'm correct,
a
it
few
says not
different
detain.
times. You never have a problem. It's always freaking Florida.
Miss Dixie.
I want to talk to you about the problem.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not finding it at all.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. They're on a paper system.
Okay.
And what is this guy talking about? A passport isn't an identification.
His formal identification is not a form for a license to operate a motor vehicle.
Yeah, but we're not a resident of the state of Florida.
You still have to have a license to operate a vehicle in the state of Florida.
Okay.
Good,
Okay.
Eustace.
I actually am getting my bachelor's associates and
This is the turning point. The officers run her details and suddenly nothing checks out. No proper registration, no clear records. What started as a warning situation now raises real concerns. The tone shifts from patience to investigation. At this moment, you can tell the officers are realizing this isn't just confusion. It's something deeper.
I would like to. Oh, I see. Cody, why are you arresting me? Good, arrest me. I hope you arrest me. Call Kathy right now. Get my attorneys on the phone. Oh, touch me. Okay. Okay.
All right, man.
Okay.
Get up.
Okay.
You're resisting now.
Okay. I'm not resisting anything. You just pulled me
Step
backwards.
inside, watch your head.
I am pregnant. Fucking
Sit
with
in
the
the
handcuffs.
car.
It is the law. You cannot handcuff me behind my back.
Thanks, guys.
Why are you guys doing so bad?
All right.
You cannot.
My guys are not being aggressive. Your wife is taking things up a notch, unfortunately.
I get that.
But and this is where we're coming from. She doesn't have a driver's license. Okay.
But she's
There's
not driving right.
No, she
You're
was
insinuating that.
she was driving. That's what I'm saying. I saw her drive.
I'm telling you, we're not driving. We're traveling.
Okay, you're traveling, whatever you want to call it. But she does not have a valid
What do you mean?
driver's license.
You're feet in now.
Are being
So
calm.
here's the
All right,
deal.
put your
Now
feet
you're being
in.
charged resisting.
What?
You're being charged resisting as well. I'm not putting up
I
the bullshit.
didn't resist. I was backwards. How can I resist?
Put your left foot in. Not lawfully obeying to command.
Two? What is the first command?
I told you to go to the car
Why would you
Walk
put
over
me
here.
and detain me?
because you're being
Put
arrested.
your left foot
But
in
for
now.
what?
I already explained to you. Operating a motor vehicle in the state of Florida without a valid
That
license.
is not your that is
Okay.
not a vehicle.
Watch your knee.
That'll be for your
My passport says
Foot
do
in
not
the side.
detain me.
Now the husband steps in, and instead of calming things down, he pours fuel on the fire. Claiming legal knowledge, he challenges everything the officers say, leaning on the same arguments about passports and authority. The confidence is high, but it clashes directly with reality. Instead of resolving anything, his involvement doubles the tension and makes the situation spiral faster.
Cody, let me ask you, I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you a question, okay? Are you guys like sovereign citizens?
No, of course not.
Okay.
We're just Americans that stand up for, our rights.
Okay, and I'm totally fine with that. I
Okay.
respect that by all means. It's okay. I don't mean to like insult you by asking that question. But
Okay.
the certain language that was being used, it kind of had me like a little concerned.
Okay.
You guys are
I mean,
you guys are
sure.
traveling, but
Yeah.
you guys gotta have a driver's license.
No,
You can't have a passport and stuff for ID purposes.
In Florida, yeah, it is for ID purposes.
For ID purposes, but for driving a motorized vehicle in the states, you need a traveling. You need a driver's license.
You do not need a driver's license to travel.
Yes, you do.
All right, ma'am. I have a female officer pat you down, make sure you don't have anything.
Okay, this is an
Illegal on
abuse
your
of
person.
power, and
It's not
I
an
will
abuse of
be.
power,
It's
it's-
okay. Let her pat
it's
me
our
down.
policy.
Let her pat me down. You can go ahead and pat me down,
Right
ma'am.
over here. There you go.
I have the right to remain silent,
yes.
and that's what I choose to do so from now on. You will not get my fingerprints. You will not get anything from me.
Do you have anything on you, guns, drugs?
No, I don't have anything on me. Anything. Anything.
Pat you down real
Go
quick.
ahead.
Do you have anything in your bra?
I don't have anything in my bra but
just
my
making
boobies. Oh my God, I cannot wait to file a lawsuit against the Eustace.
This is where emotions take over completely. The argument shifts from legal claims to accusations and dramatic comparisons. The conversation loses any sense of logic and becomes purely reactive. The officers are trying to maintain control, but it's clear patience is running thin. This moment feels chaotic, and you can sense that an arrest is now inevitable.
For traveling through the state of Florida.
You need a driver's license.
No, you do not.
operate a
No,
vehicle.
I've already won that with section and case law. God damn it, I'm in the Homeland Security School. Are you guys kidding me? I could be your boss in another
So you have
3 years.
graduated,
It's in the middle of teaching me that this craft is craft. Okay. Cody, call Kathy! Kathy, tell her to get here now. My children are with somebody else, you stupid
You can
idiot.
step aside, watch your head.
I can't even believe you guys.
Watch your knee.
Son.
Bye, have a great time.
What'd she do?
So they're trying to walk her to the car, and she's yelling and screaming and purposely tripped herself down on the ground to make it look like we were being physical.
Sovereign citizen?
Yeah, the terms that they're using. Traveling. I don't contract with the government. We don't need a driver's license. We have our passports. You guys are like on your high horse, like authority type. The language is all there.
Yeah, I noticed that. It's Sunday. People are supposed to be happy.
Not her.
She's far from happy right now.
I need you to take her to the PD.
She's in my car right now.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I mean, what?
Trade places done. Now, if you want to have the
I'm
truck,
gonna
if
have
you want the
it
truck
towed to
moved
church,
to the
right
church,
next-
you can do that with the tow truck company. Okay.
Do what? Yeah, I'm gonna call the tow truck company, but I still don't want them to remove my plate. That's mine.
And here it is, the climax. The arrest begins, and everything escalates instantly. There's resistance, shouting, and sudden claims meant to stop the process. What could have been avoided earlier now unfolds in full force. The officers move in, maintaining procedure, while she continues to push back. This is the moment where the situation officially crosses the line.
It's
What do you mean?
it's not assigned to the truck. You have to have the tag and the vehicle registered together.
Show me.
Okay? If it's not registered, okay, you
Can you show
cannot
me
be
that?
driving this car.
Can you show? I'm not driving.
I'll have
This
one of
is
my
what I
officers
keep on
show you the
saying.
statute. Okay?
You can show me the statute, but I've already won this. If you look up my wife's name in the state of Florida, like 2 years ago, bro, we just went through this.
Okay.
In West Palm Beach, look it up. Everything dismissed. They tried giving her like 38 tickets.
How much you guys went out of that?
I think I settled for about 25,000.
25 mil? Thousand?
No, come on. I don't do all that. I'm not a greedy.
Now we're in the aftermath, but the argument doesn't stop. Even in custody, the same claims continue. No license needed, no authority recognized. Meanwhile, more issues come to light, including problems with the vehicle itself. The reality of the situation fully sets in as charges stack up. What started as a simple stop ends with serious consequences, showing how quickly things can spiral when cooperation is refused.